Greetings YouTube, Captain Machine here, back for another video, and I'm sorry about not having put some stuff up for quite some time. There's been a lot of really good videos come out recently of the RPG community, a lot of sharing of ideas and responding to each other, which is fantastic, so I'm really enjoying watching that. And I will be putting my own two penneth worth in at some point in the near future. However, because a lot of things have been going on in my life personally at the moment, and most of which are good, so no harm, no foul, I am going flat hunting tomorrow, so hopefully in the near future I will get my own place and all this will be different. So I thought, rather than get knee deep into a particular topic or a particular product, what I would do instead was share some anecdotal stories with you. And the first one is going to be a story about how not to take an adventure literally. Okay. The names have been changed or removed to protect the innocent, but if you're in my gaming group, you know who you are. Back when 3rd edition had only just come out, people were still a bit unsure about it. Although I converted my ongoing Ravenloft game from 2nd edition to 3rd edition overnight, to mixed results, and I quite enjoyed it in the end. Although it did mean that start of every session I would have to build monsters to fill in the gaps. But, you know, what can you do? Now, during this time, a friend of mine had a load of Planescape stuff, and Planescape stuff I do like. It's just a shame they never kept up with it in terms of its support for 3rd edition, because it would have been a really unsettling, in my opinion, had they kept on with it. And we were playing one of the first level adventures for it, and the GM in question made a couple of classical mistakes, some of which you might find quite hilarious. So I believe the adventure starts with us walking down an alleyway. I think we'd just come from a bar and we're going back home. We're walking down an alleyway, and these bunch of bandits, like 3 bandits or brigands or whatever, fill the alleyway in front of us and behind us. And it's like, okay, got a fight going on here. What can we do? What can we do? There's a couple of us here. What should we do? We're all 1st level. This is not good. And then the GM says, and the leader steps forward, and he draws his +1 longsword. At that point, I believe she had to artificially give him about 40 hit points above he should have got, because we focused an entire round of attacks on him because we're 1st level, and that's a +1 longsword. As a group, we wanted it. And it turns out it wasn't even supposed to be a fight that you really start. It's just basically you get intimidated by these guys into helping them. So, yeah, don't broadcast your shinies. Probably not a good idea. But it gets better. I believe in this particular adventure, the goal is to retrieve a gem from this fortress which is floating in the plane of fire. I'm not going to try and spoil too much of it, because I suppose there is somebody out there that hasn't played it that wants to. But we came to the first room, we walked through the door, the magic portal, whatever you want to call it, that's the rollover sigil. And we ended up in the fortress. The fortress in the plane of fire, which somehow miraculously we could survive, but again, that's magic, what are you going to do about it? And we get jumped by a couple of gnolls, so we kill one, and we beat one to near a submission. I think he had like 1, maybe 2 hit points left, and we proper beat him up. We took his weapon off him, kicking him around, and it was like, we grabbed him by the scruff of the neck, and we went, right, tell us where the gem is! And he went, I can't tell you. Tell me where the gem is! It's like, I can't tell you, they'll kill me. I'll kill you right now if you don't tell me where the frickin' gem is. He went, okay. It's in room 16. I leaned over to the gem and said, are we by any chance in room number 1? She looked down at the screen, looked back up and went, yeah. Thought I'd share that with you guys. Thanks for your time. Bye bye.